of research. I had never been on TikTok before I booked this job. So I dove into that. I was on Instagram a lot also. I have 3 younger sisters, and they really educated me on it.
Hi, Brianne. Hi, Sebastian.
Hey.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to talk to you both. So let's start from the beginning. Brianne, what attracted you to this project? And you were familiar with the movie?
Yes, I was familiar with the movie. What attracted me to the project, though, is when I got the audition, reading the first 2 scripts and seeing that it was a whole new take on the movie, and it was fresh. It was I should be speaking in present tense. It's fresh, contemporary, it's interesting, and it's complex. And, when I booked the job, I got the opportunity to speak to Sara Goodman, the showrunner, and that really, I was sure in that moment, yes, this is something I need to do, because she just saw the concept in a whole new light.
Yeah, I was familiar with it. I hadn't seen the film until after I got cast, but what attracted me to the project was how multi-layered and surprising a lot of these characters were, and how original and contemporary the story was.
Yeah. And for you, Sebastian, like Johnny, I like him. I think he's super cute, the way that you portray him. And what do you like the most about him, and how did you approach your character?
Well, yes, he is super cute, Johnny.
Look at him.
Well, it's not because of this, but I appreciate that, Brianne. He's such a lovable dude. He has that Hawaiian spirit, He has this freeness to be who he is, and to care about other people unapologetically. And I think that's beautiful. And I think that's a type of charisma that, very few, you see very rarely, and it's cool to see on screen as well. That's what I think I love about Johnny.
Yeah. For you, Ashley, how was like to be on set and filming in Hawaii?
It was a dream. It's Zeke and I's first series and first project, and couldn't have asked for a better, opportunity job. And to film in Hawaii was a dream location. Beautiful weather. I mean, we always had something to do, and yeah, it was great.
Yes, it is. And for you, Sebastian?
Oh my God, what a dream come true, right? It was so beautiful. I mean, we were doing some night shoots, which was a little rough because, Kauai can get very cold, especially near the ocean. But, even then, it was still pretty nuts. And Brianne said before, it was like Jurassic Park. And I feel like that's kind of the best way to put it. You kind of expect it to just all crumble down because it can't be real, but it is. So, yeah.
Yeah. And you, Brianne, you mentioned about it's like a modern take of the story that we know there's a little bit of some changes here and there. How is it for you to incorporate the social media to your character? How did you do that?
Yeah, it was a lot of research. I had never been on TikTok before I booked this job. So I dove into that. I was on Instagram a lot also. I have 3 younger sisters, and they really educated me on it. And yeah, it was just me getting in touch with a younger generation, and also because I did that, I'm glad I did, because I did that. I feel like I can relate to them. I feel like I see them and understand them in a way that I hadn't. And social media can be a great way to enter that world, and it only makes sense to incorporate it into the show, something modern, because it is such a big part of everybody's life now.
Yeah, Ezekiel, you mentioned about being a multi-layer characters and all these. How did you approach your character, Dylan?
At first, I just tried to find a way where I could look at parts of me that could identify with his worldview, and then I kind of built, or discovered rather, the way that he sees the world, and I, defined his backstory and learned a lot about what his interests were, and did my research to find out his way of thinking and seeing the world, and then I could just play within that.
Yeah, in your case, Ashley, Riley, she's very I like her because she's very straightforward. She directed. How did you approach her, and what do you like the most about her?
I love her fire. You know, I love that she speaks her mind and is very straightforward, and you know, what you see is what you get. She doesn't hold back anything unless it's her feelings for Dylan, then she's, you know, that's what she hides. But yeah, I also, like Zeke had mentioned, I created a backstory and, you know, just really tried to find ways that her and I both could relate to, like that I could relate to her, and just went from there.
Yeah, and like working, like for both of you, like work with Madison and help her in this dual character. How was like work with her, Ezekiel?
Oh, I mean, she's a great actor, and she definitely doesn't need my help to do that role. But I mean, all of my castmates were lovely to work with.
Yeah.
Yeah, for you too, Ashley?
Yes. And I mean, I loved watching, you know, Madison, you know, tap into these two characters and see how different they were and how she, like, you know, handled both of them. And it was great. I mean, everyone did such an incredible job and learned so much from everyone.
Yeah. And for us to wrap it up, what we can expect of I Know What You Did Last Summer, Ezekiel?
I don't think that you can expect anything, and that's exactly what I think we want.
Mm-hmm. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
exactly. So I just want to thank you guys so much for your time. A lot of success, and I hope everybody liked this series like I did. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye. And I bet you guys have a lot of fun like filming. So this is the time that I have with you. I just want to thank you so much for your time. A lot of success, and I hope everybody liked the series like I did. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.